In 2025, Bali had over 16 million visitors and it was just voted the world's top travel destination for 2026. This may be one of our favourite places we've ever been to. We've just spent 2 months exploring and we think we've stumbled across some of the best things to do and eat. There's a lot of information out there on Bali, so in this video we've compiled our advice, experiences and first impressions so you can get a true feel of the island and decide what you want to add to your itinerary. But firstly, you may be thinking, where should I stay? What should I do? What's the food like? Should I venture off the main island? To all the first timers watching, we've got you covered.
Let me go through the most popular destinations. Starting off with Jimbaran, famous for its long calm beaches and stunning sunset views. Well known for its beachfront seafood dining where you can eat freshly grilled fish right on the sand. Uluwatu, famous for its dramatic clifftop ocean views and world-class surf breaks. Some of the best beaches we've ever been to are in this place. Canggu, known for its trendy cafes, health and fitness culture and digital nomad scene. It offers a mix of black sand beaches, beach clubs and vibrant nightlife, as well as some of the most expensive gyms we've ever been to. This area has a modern hip atmosphere with boutiques, co-working spaces and yoga studios. Ubud. When you think of Bali, you are likely thinking of Ubud. Temples, rice fields, waterfalls and villas with private pools. Ubud is central, so it doesn't have any beaches on your doorstep, but it does have plenty of activities for comfort travellers and outdoor lovers. But if beaches are more your thing, stick around for later on in this video where we go through some of our favourites. For now, we're going to visit 4 popular spots in Ubud and give you the real lowdown. Our first stop is Kanto Lampa Waterfall, which is probably the most photographed waterfall on the island.
It's just down there, but first we buy a ticket.
How are you? Terima kasih.
And now we begin the descent. Wow, it's gorgeous.
That's pretty cool actually. This waterfall is relatively easy to reach as long as you can scale up and down some steps. And as you reach the bottom you can see what everyone is queuing up to take a picture with. There are lockers at the waterfall, so we dropped our stuff here and headed down to see the photographers doing their thing. Ooh, this is really fun actually.
It's kind of scary as well.
With all the rocks.
Yes. Here, take my hand.
It'll all be okay. Woo. As you're waiting in the queue, the reality and anxiety starts to set in because of what you're about to do in front of a crowd of people.
We have been here 1 hour and we are next.
To see all our photos from here, check out our Instagram @KezandGaz. After the pictures, me and Keris checked out this little ridge where you can see the waterfall from another angle. And then we spotted this little cave which is said to have been created after a religious ritual.
Jump scare.
But what's even crazier is that 75% of you watching this video right now are not subscribed. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos just like this.
I think it's about to thunderstorm. I can't even hear myself speak right now, so I hope you can hear me. Although we were a little bit shocked walking into this and seeing it was really commercialized, the whole experience has actually been wonderful. There's toilets, changing rooms, lockers to use before you go into the waterfall. And then once you get down there, because there's photographers, everything's nice and orderly. We've definitely been to some spots in the past where everyone's dying to get that photo and people are having arguments or pushing in front of everyone. But it wasn't like that at all down there. It was really pleasant.
Would you queue in out for the picture perfect photo?
Next stop, Blend Cafe. Now this place is supposed to do the most artistic smoothie bowls that you've ever seen. Let's go see for ourselves. I'm gonna go for the pistachio latte, pistachio cream, espresso milk and more cream. And Gaz is gonna go for the caramel mocha.
Just a small snack to start the day off.
Small it was not. These coffees were huge and Gaz's even came with a cookie. And now time for the artisan smoothie bowl. I got the acai flavour. I did specifically ask for the bird design, so if you want it too, make sure you request it. Definitely on the more expensive side for Bali, but £8 each for a speciality coffee and a giant smoothie bowl, I think is a pretty good price.
Time to ruin it. Oh, you took its head.
I thought I'd keep it in one piece. Well, 2 pieces now. That's really nice. Mix it all up. Serving size is very generous.
I'm going to be quite satisfied destroying this actually.
That's really sad to watch. Not satisfying at all. Do you know what is satisfying? This.
This chocolate smoothie bowl concoction wasn't just visibly beautiful, it was delicious, decadent, and absolutely worth a spot on your Bali visit list. So far so good for these Bali spots, but will this continue at our next stop?
We have just got to a place called Kampung Han Bridge Walk. It's basically one of the most scenic walks you can do here in Ubud. So far we've seen temples and now we've just got to this river down here. And I think we can expect some rice terraces. So let's check it out.
This 2-kilometre walk is known for its serene beauty and spiritual atmosphere. And on Instagram, people often picture themselves on the picturesque pathway surrounded by hills and rice terraces.
We're only about 5 minutes in. There's a bit of an incline, but most importantly, it's very, very hot. Oh my God, there's people running. That really makes me feel unfit. We seem to have made it to like a little village now, but it says keep on going, 500 meters. Hopefully we're still going the right way.
We were not going the right way. Turns out this sneaky little sign was actually for a cafe.
Last time we caught up with you guys, it was about 45 minutes ago.
It turns out we finished the walk way earlier. We did it in about 20 minutes.
People online were saying the walk takes anywhere between 1 to 2 hours, so we didn't realise when it had finished. So we're just heading back there now because it definitely did not look like what it did on Instagram.
And if you see this little guy, that means you've got to the end of the walk. This is the actual end of the walk, when you get this sign that says Selamat Datang.
Or it could be the start of your walk if you're coming from this way.
And you can see how we missed any rice terraces because it's just forest.
I would say this walk is very nice. You know, you've got the jungle around, you have got the streams and rivers at the start, which are lovely as well. But if you're coming for like the rice terrace views that you see on Instagram, I'm not sure if they're there anymore because of all the construction, hotels, villas that are being built here at the moment. There's a prime example here. You can see in the distance that there's rice terraces behind it. That view is gone now because there's a big villa there. I would say if you wanted to come for those kind of views, rice terraces, maybe go to a specific place for it. Although we didn't get the rice terrace views that we wanted, the rest of the walk was absolutely beautiful and we think this walk is well worth a visit. We would recommend coming early morning or possibly for sunset to avoid that midday heat.
Back at the whip. Woo! The Scoopy.
So since we didn't actually get to see a rice terrace, we thought we'd come to another. This is Alas Haram, Bali, one of the rice terraces located in Tegalalang. And this is where you'll find those Instagram famous Bali swing photos. Not what I was expecting at all. And it's very commercialised here. Oh, so we've got the luwak coffee. One thing that's super popular in Bali for tourists are coffee plantations. And they're basically promoting luwak coffee, which is the most expensive coffee that you can get in the world. And coffee beans are eaten by the luwak animal, come out the other end, and then turned into coffee. We haven't really been able to find anywhere online that really shares about the ethics, so that's why we've not actually done it here. But let's get on to the reason we're here. What's the benefit?
I wonder if it tastes like shit.
So you can go on the Bali swing, you've got sky bikes, you can go on a bed swing, or you can do a zip line.
Smells good in here.
It smells really good in here. Do you think it's the coffee powder?
Maybe. How much is this? So that's like 20, 30 pounds?
I do think real luwak coffee may be even more expensive than that again. So I don't know what the concentration of that is like.
No, but 25 quid for a bag of coffee is quite a lot.
It is a lot, yeah. But I also feel like the most expensive coffee in the world is a lot more than that.
So this is the rice terrace.
Wow, it's big.
It is massive.
Look at all the swings going as well. You got the swing here.
Got that one there.
Over there. Oh, the zip line. Oh wait, look!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wow, this is super cool. I mean, it's definitely not your most authentic, rural, off the beaten path experience, is it? But
it's fun though.
It is fun.
It's like a theme park.
It is. Shall we attempt to go to the rice fields?
Yeah.
So much going on. Ah, look at that view there. Oh,
That's cute.
that's cute. Rice field. That way.
Let's go. It really is like a theme park. Things online of the rice terraces, you're like, oh, it's just a rice terrace and
And a
few
swing.
swings. It turns out there's actually a lot more to it now, and there's actually a beach club over there, which is not what we were expecting.
So you actually do need to get tickets for this place, and it cost us 15k to get in, which is pretty reasonable.
Oh look, there's a bike there. That's obviously what they meant by the sky bike. They must ride along all the way up there.
I think perhaps if it wasn't raining and I wasn't in flip-flops, I would do that. Looks like there's even a floating temple with koi fish as well. I mean, this place has everything.
Maximum 5. Let's go.
Oh my god. Oh, it's bouncing. Are you jumping? Is that you?
No, it's not me.
Not appropriate in flip-flops and rain. Oh, God, stop it.
You can really see the complex from here. Like it's quite mental. And it looks like they're extending over that way as well.
It's huge.
And all I'm thinking is, I'll walk back up there later on.
There's so many like little waterfalls everywhere as well.
We found shelter, but it stopped raining. You're right there.
Oh, this is cute. And we've got a great view of the rice paddies from here as well. Do you know what this place reminds me of? Willy Wonka and his chocolate factory. Tell me that's not the chocolate river.
Whoa. I wonder what that's meant to be. So we're in the mouth of that statue you just saw.
Do we look like we're in the mouth?
We had a great time exploring the rice terraces, however this place can get very busy, so if you plan on coming and doing any activities such as the Bali swing, you may be waiting an hour or more just for that. So we recommend allowing yourself a few hours here to do the activities and also some time to explore and relax.
One thing that I've realised is that it's actually really nice to have a mix of both activities that are commercial and then some that are more rural, authentic experiences. I think so often we are shamed for coming to places like this and they're labelled as tourist traps, but really sometimes it's nice having a little bit of convenience, knowing where your next toilet is and knowing that you can get a drink if you want one. If you're thinking of visiting somewhere like this and maybe you want to go on that Bali swing and you want to wear a red dress and get that perfect photo, then absolutely go for it and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
And if you're more of a comfort traveller, you may want to consider staying in a private bamboo villa in Ubud. Check this out.
Oh my gosh, there's flowers in the pool. Oh my word. I don't know where to look. Aww. Happy birthday, Keris. Thank you. Oh, I love that.
It's really cool. It's not even moving.
No, it's not moving at all. It's so beautiful. And it's all ours. I can't wait to get in it.
What do? Do we just like jump in it?
Yeah, I guess like all the colours will start getting mixed in. I don't want to jump in. I don't want to spoil it. It's so gorgeous. And like, look at all the detail. Smells nice too. Bath is ginormous. Oh, look, and we've got some foam.
Yeah.
Look at the size of these. Oh my gosh, look at the villa. Wow. So it looks like we've got a sunken living room. I've always wanted one of these, never mind having one of these with a view like that. Wow. This is so incredible. Wow. I see a net.
Who's in it?
I don't think we'll be doing any cooking here, but we can see what's in the cupboards. We've got a hob, extractor fan. We've got some pots and pans.
That we will probably not be using.
Probably not. We eat it, we eat it, we usually do. Some waters, Pringles. Yeah, who put these in the fridge? Do they have different ingredients out here? We've got some Coke, Sprite, red and white wine, and then some bintangs. And I just love how there's little flowers everywhere. It's decorated so beautifully. The nature around this place is unbelievable. Obviously, you just saw those giant banana leaves. Look at those. Right, let's see what this is. Bathroom maybe? Nice bathroom. It's quite industrial themed. So we've got a little waterfall shower head on there. Right, shall we go upstairs? It's very private as well because look how tall the plants are.
Hello, anyone in?
Oh, did you plan this?
What?
Did you?
What did they do? How did they know? How did they know?
Oh, and there's an offering all for me. Look at that view, guys. So there's a second bathroom, and looks like we've got some really nice towel robes as well. Oh, look, big desk.
Big desk.
Oh, this is nice. Oh. Even more rice fields. It's a pretty big bathroom, actually. Wow, that's really nice. So much light in here. An amenities box. What have we got? Dental kit, shower cap, sanitary bag. Boring. Oh, another waterfall shower. Again, just more flowers everywhere. Look, just put it in my hair.
Yeah.
And then we've got a toilet back here. Oh yeah, it's got like a built-in bidet. Wow.
Go on, are you going to go on the net?
Yeah. How do you go on the net though? Like,
you just-
surely you can't walk on
You
it.
just lie on it, don't you? Yeah.
I can't just like step on it though. I have to
I mean,
like.
you could, but it'd probably be hard to balance.
Yeah. Shall I just like roll onto it?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Go on then.
Do you think it carries two people?
Must do, yeah.
It's kind of painful.
Yeah.
You see this online, like it looks super comfy, but I guess the rope has to be strong.
You alright?
Don't record.
Now it's time to ruin the flower arrangement. 3, 2, 1, go! You won't hurt yourself. 1.4 meters is quite deep. Go on, just do it. Woo-hoo-hoo.
That was the worst jump.
I would say that was a 5 out of 10 jump.
Oh my god, look at that massive lizard.
Well, let's get there before it gets to our breakfast.
Oh, it's in a hole. Have you seen inside? It's like croissants, these like cinnamon swirls. They're warm. They're so warm.
This is an American breakfast. And then we got a fruit platter with it as well, because I feel like you have to get that on a Bali floating breakfast.
Twirled the bacon into like a little rose. I think it's the peanut cereal. Do you know the ones I mean?
Like sugar puffs.
Yeah, I think they're sugar puffs. Wow, and then we've got some coffee as well.
We also have a bath, outdoor bath here, which we'll do after the floating breakfast. It's been going for quite a while, but I mean, imagine sitting in the bath and looking at this view.
I guess just put it on the floor, and he can crawl out. You're okay. Oh, I bet he's tired. Oh, he might have soak in his eyes. And he's back at our food, he's by the food. He's a sneaky little one, him.
We are at a silver making class.
Ryan's jewellery shop. And the perfect activity to do whilst in Ubud is a jewellery making class. So we made matching rings.
Choosing your sample.
So hard to decide.
I might get this one. Got a little split in it. Gonna melt down the silver now. Yeah, fire. Expert. More. Go. Line. Wow.
Your go.
My go. Oh no. Those muscles.
Oh, easy.
Push, pull. Yes, push, pull. So we went from that small thing to that now.
It's probably about 1/2 centimetre wide now.
It's a workout. Can you be quiet over there?
Not similar is okay. You want to?
Okay, I have to draw.
So what, are you chiseling it in, are you?
Yeah.
Nice. I don't want to get you. I'd rather hit my own hand than yours again.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever had a bad accident or anything?
This is under burn with the machine. I have incident in outside for the building.
Oh no.
I have customer make a plate and then my finger.
In that?
Yeah.
Oh!
Well, your finger like went through the
Yeah.
middle.
I put the silver and then my finger cut like that.
So mine's just getting softened over there. And then I think we'll be going back to the ice bucket to set that in place. So Gaz broke his.
I'm starting again because I went too deep on the other one. Practice makes perfect.
This was attempt number 1. I think you can see the one which was just a bit too deep.
It's too strong.
Oh wow, thank you so much. That was all you. And it gets fired again. I'm just having the ring adjusted to make sure it fits perfectly.
So mine is.
Oh, that's really good. Now look at this, it's bright red.
Oh.
Okay, stop.
Perfect circle.
Oh.
Let's see if it fits. It fits!
Really teasing the ring thing.
Wow, look how shiny that is.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Looks so good. Wow.
You'll never see all of our mistakes. Did you draw that heart as well? Wow,
Very
that's
nice.
so neat. Never guessed it was hand drawn. And these are the final products. Let us know what you think, and we'll leave the details to the class in the description if you'd like to go. I've just had the best surprise. I was just sat here then on the couch, and I could just hear 2 guys walking in singing happy birthday. And they just delivered this beautiful cake. But it was so funny because they couldn't light the candles because there was like a bit of a breeze. So they must have been stood in like so many different locations. They started off here trying to light the candle, then made their way to like over here. And then eventually they were in the bedroom trying to light the candles. It was just so unexpected. For me and Gaz.
Yeah.
You said you didn't know about
I didn't
that.
know.
So kind. But all Balinese people are so kind. Wow, look at this cake. So there's only half here because I sent the guys away with some. I was like, I can't get a happy birthday song and then not share the cake.
It looks really nice.
It looks delicious. I hope you like seeing what a luxury bamboo villa in Bali is really like. But if you're picturing a different Bali, you may be picturing the influencer hub, Canggu. And this seems to be the place where everyone is coming. First thing we noticed about Canggu is that it has a very strong fitness culture. Think Instagrammable LA-style cafes, running clubs and gyms on every corner. It's become a hotspot for digital nomads and wellness enthusiasts from all over the world. So in order to experience this gym culture, one thing we wanted to do was sign up for a gym membership.
So we headed to Raya Sport to check out the gym and the Reformer Pilates.
Just bought some socks for nearly £4.
So I've just been taken to this room. It says to get here 15 minutes early, but I'm the only one in here. There's no instructor. Do I sit down? What do I do? We've got some water and a towel. Actually, I don't think this is water because it's got like a lid like that on it and it's cloudy. Stick with my own. Where is everybody else? Does no one else come 15 minutes early like it says to?
Stand and close. Extend. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, close. Good job, ladies. Thank you. Sorry, I'm the first and last one.
Look at this, we discovered this huge pickleball area that's located on site.
That's the upstairs.
Then we went on to the recovery area, which had this pool and an outdoor sauna.
It doesn't turn on.
We couldn't work it out, which might have been user error, so we went onto the cold plunge instead.
It's pretty cold, but we went to a place called Train at 6 and that one was much colder. Oh my god, that's so cold. Holy shit.
Raya Sport costs about £50 a month or £75 if you want the classes on top. This seems to be the general price around here. However, we've seen some gyms in Canggu charge upwards of £200 a month. so it's not really affordable for your average traveller wanting to stay fit.
So what we've done is we've downloaded an app called ClassPass, and we've done their trial, which costs 20,000 rupiah, which is about £1, and it gives you access to fitness classes and gym sessions. We'll leave our links in the description, but if you do sign up, make sure to leave your referral link or code in the comments, and then we can all get free classes. Woo!
When looking for healthy food spots on social media, Create Cafe is one of the top picks you'll find in Canggu.
I got this mango chia pudding, which was presented beautifully with the little mango and hearts on the side. This was delicious and so refreshing in the heat.
I got avocado toast with salmon, poached eggs and feta.
That's top quality. Have to say.
I got an Eggs Benedict, which had a hash brown instead of an English muffin as the base, and it was so good.
Altogether, these dishes cost about £12.
We did sample a few more viral cafes. This one even had a queue, but with so many options, who in their right mind would queue?
It's like from Federal in Manchester.
For the most part, the food at these places is really tasty, well presented, and a fraction of the price that you would pay at home. It's crazy how you can get any cuisine here, from Sunday roast to doner kebabs. But is that really what the food in Canggu is all about? So when people think of health foods in Bali, I think what often comes to mind are things like protein shakes, smoothie bowls, poached eggs. Tonight we're going to a local warung where we can try some home-cooked Indonesian food. So I've just asked for a plate of white rice, and then we're going to choose from what's on offer. Some tofu? Yeah, just one, thank you. Could I have some of this one, the fish curry? Could I have the spicy egg, please? Yeah, please, thank you. Can I have one skewer, please? Yeah, thank you. What's that one? Oh, could I try some of that, please? Can I have some salads? Yeah, that one, please, thank you. That's quite a lot, isn't it? So we've got 2 giant plates of food here, and in total this costs 132,000, so less than £6 for everything and a Diet Coke.
It's cheaper than buying one of them protein shakes from the shop here, and you get a full-on meal with real food. I've got 3 different kinds of chicken here, an egg, rice, fish. So all the protein, all the carbs and veggies that you need. That is so good.
It's such good quality fish as well. I've got some spicy sauce, so I'm going to try just a little bit of it. Oh my gosh, it's really spicy. I feel like it's like wasabi, you know, you only need a little bit.
The thing is with these warungs, it's like a buffet, so I've got 2 different curries, a curried egg, and 2 different types of chicken. So you can just try a load of different dishes for so cheap.
And you're not committing to a main meal that you don't know what it is. You can have like a little taste of everything first, and then later on, if you go earlier on in the day, you can probably get some actual dishes like nasi goreng, nasi campur, all of that.
These skewers are really good.
Oh my gosh, I have so much food, I don't know what to eat.
So definitely would recommend coming to a warung, and this one, a Jabba warung, is top quality.
Yeah, and the staff are always so friendly. And how could we come to Bali and not go surfing? We've been surfing once before and it didn't go so well. I am battered, I'm bruised, I'm bleeding. But today we're going to try and find a teacher and see if we can surf.
We are suited and booted. Curtis is also
Suited. Booted. I've got a shirt on and I'm leaving my shorts on just because I'm a bit sunburnt on my thigh. I'm just going to go pay. It costs 700k for 2 people for 2 hours with an instructor each.
We'll see how this goes.
My life be like,
So we've just got in now. I think we were out there for about an hour and we had our own guide each. One thing that I did feel is really safe. I felt like there were always eyes watching me, so I wasn't worried, you know, about being taken away by the tide or anything like that. And the instructors are so diligent as well, like they make sure you're not going near anybody. If you're struggling at all, they're so helpful. Honestly, I absolutely love that. I really did. And to top it all off, I was really good at it. Not to blow my own horn or anything. And if you don't believe me, look at these. It took me about 3 tries to get the hang of it, and then once I got the hang of it, I was hitting every wave. I'm so happy with that.
And notice how there's like no
photos of me because I only did about 2 good ones. I think I did alright, but Keris definitely was more natural than me. You're just at one with the sea, aren't you? And for that very reasonable 350k price tag, we got sun cream, water, a surfing shirt so don't get burned. If you're wanting somewhere good, you know, with good, friendly, you know, proper sound instructors, have a good conversation, have a laugh and teach you really well, come to Asta Surf on Batu Balong Beach. And yeah, you'll have a great time surfing.
Aside from the strong western feel of Canggu, Bali has some of the richest and most beautiful culture we've ever experienced. Some of the cultural experiences you definitely don't want to miss are visiting unique temples. You've got Goa Gajah, which is the elephant cave, Tanah Lot, which is a sea temple and is also popular for its famous Heaven's Gate. Then there's Tirta Empel, which dates back to 962 AD and is one of Bali's most sacred temples. You can hire a local guide here to walk you through a water purification ritual called the Melukat ceremony. We would also highly recommend watching a dance performance. You've got the Legong dance at Ubud Palace, which is shown every day at 7:30 p.m. and the Kekak fire dance, which is at 6 p.m. in Uluwatu Temple. We've got the GWK Bali Cultural Park located in Uluwatu. Think of this place as an immersive outdoor museum. It's huge and there is so much to see and learn here. We've never really heard anyone online talk about it before and it was very quiet when we went. It's definitely a hidden gem. And if you're into meditation, spirituality and healing, you'll like the Pyramids of Chi. It's more on the pricier side, but it has classes and activities for everyone. And one experience which is an absolute must do in Bali is taking part in a Balinese cooking class.
We met up with our teacher, Wayan, to take us to the local market and pick up some supplies.
So we've got exclusive access. This is only where the locals come.
Here we got a feel of what it's like to shop as a local at one of these markets, and Wayan gave us some insights into the local produce you can get here.
Small, huh?
This is small?
I'm joking.
Big! Green pumpkin. So this is very good if you use for making vegetable soup. We call Jepang. So in Bali we have 3 different chili. Big one, this is not too spicy. The green one less spicy. The red one very spicy. Maybe you see a lot of offering in Bali, but you do not making offering. So don't worry, later I will teach you making Balinese offering. Not good you keep until longer because this is with the coconut oil.
Good?
Oh yeah. Oh, they're really nice. Ready salted.
Oh yeah. It's like those shake crisps without putting the salt on them.
But slightly thicker.
The big packet,
Yeah, how much?
10,000. Look like local people.
Yeah. Terima kasih.
This is the aromatherapy Asian stick, yeah?
Incense, yeah. In a lot of local markets in Southeast Asia, you'll often see raw meat laid out like this. Would you try it? Market tour over, and now it's time for the class.
Oh,
Welcome drink, please. Welcome drink.
Thank you. Terima kasih.
The first I will explain you a little bit. We have a small garden. All of you see we grow sweet potato. So this is sweet potato we have. So this is a pandan. Pandan leaf good for making green pancake. This is an eggplant, aubergine.
Oh yeah.
And then also we have tomato, lemongrass we have. This is our rice field, but today you don't see rice. Because today we don't have a water. Now we just waiting the water come.
And after our garden tour, we were on to making Balinese offerings. These offerings are called Kanang Sari.
Later you saw it outside in the middle on top, put in the bottom and then out. See? Outside in the middle on top.
Yeah.
We used wooden sticks to keep that basket shape in place, and honestly, it's trickier than it looks.
Oh, good job.
Stop showing off.
With the white rice. Please eat more. Eat more. Because you're very slim.
I eat a lot.
Yeah,
But you still slim.
I eat the same amount.
I don't know how she does
I have big
I'm showing 5, you're showing 1.
I did mine so quickly.
Oh, you done it? No, you haven't.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
And then now you start decorate with flower. Every side you put in different color. Red one you can put it in the bottom. The god we call Brahma. Symbolis for the fire. And then the white one, please you can put in red side. Symbolis for the water. And then we have a yellow. You can put in left side because in Bali we don't have a black color, we use with the blue or purple. The last on top in the middle, we have a pandan. Good if you use for making green pancake. Good for making pandan tea. Always we say for the God, thank you God, you bring me healthy, you bring me food, you bring me everything.
With the offerings now made, it's time to get cooking. Wayan took us over all the different ingredients that we'll be using in today's class. Oh, whoa.
We started with the dessert, which is Indonesian black rice pudding, bubur injin.
Including sugar.
All of it?
Yes.
Everything?
You like sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, very sweet.
Why you like sweet? I think enough already. Sweet enough already.
Then we combine the rest of the ingredients and let that simmer for the rest of the session.
See what do you like chopping? Lemongrass? Yeah. Onion? Oh. What about you?
Are you sure you want the
With the garlic?
Garlic.
Yeah.
So the first you make a basic sauce. All of you see your sauce? Good job chopping. I'm looking you.
Oh. I won't do that. Or else you'll be eating my fingers. Is this how you do Juliet like that?
These are Juliet. See.
Oh. Ah,
I'm looking you.
you show off.
Now you have 3 different sauce. I did like this. And they look like a peanut butter.
So we start smashing all these ingredients together in this huge pestle and mortar. Well, we thought this was a huge pestle and mortar. So here's the pestle and mortar that she tells you not to worry about. And here we're putting all the ingredients for our Indonesian sushi into the bowl to mash together.
So all ingredients you just blended and they look like mashed potato.
It's easy.
Put it on top on the stick and then your spin. Spin that please. Later you making big on top, small in the bottom. I think same like you making lollipop or kebab. And then now you grill until well done cook until the color little bit more brown. Lollipop! Wow!
There you go.
And then it's half the size of a finger.
Go to the barbecue.
Wow.
This is so cool.
Cook with love. Wow, with the fire.
And now it's time to try and roll our Indonesian sushi mix. Let's see if all our years of eating sushi will help us with this one.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Good job. Continue. Okay. So this is rice well done.
Oh.
And then now we put it into the basket. For the peppers, you steam 10 minutes. Because fish not good, you steam longer. Have a sexy sauce.
Sexy sauce.
This is a sexy
Spicy.
sauce. You know we say sexy because very spicy. Sexy peanut rice.
Oh, that's
That's my
delicious. It's not too spicy.
And now it's time to make our pumpkin soup using the green pumpkin that Wyan actually showed us at the market earlier.
Wow.
And on to the final part of the cooking, which was our chicken curry, and then to fry off the tempeh in a sweet soy sauce. And then it's time to plate up.
Good job.
Don't drop it. Wow.
You have a pudding.
Seriously.
This is incredible. Let's have a photo shoot.
So this is your food. We call nasi campur in Bali. So this is steamed rice. We have a sweet spicy tempeh. Vegetable salad, we call our Bali. This is satay lilit, Balinese sushi, chicken curry, and then green pumpkin soup.
Mmm.
And then also we have a pudding. This is black rice pudding on top with coconut milk. So you make it all the thing by yourself.
We could not have done it without you.
And if we do say so ourselves, this food was absolutely delicious. Highly recommend the Cobek Bali cooking class if you are in Bali. Shout out to Wyan, she was a great teacher and we had the best time. But just like that, it's time for dinner.
This next place is called Bebek Tepi Sawah and it directly translates to duck by the rice paddy. And interestingly enough, it's named that because ducks were brought into rice fields as pest control. Loads of small insects were growing on the rice paddies, so they brought in the ducks to eat the small insects. Unfortunately, the ducks had no interest in the rice, so if you haven't guessed it, tonight we'll be trying duck. So we have just been seated. We could sit indoors or out here, but we thought we'd come out here because look at the view. I did read online that this place is popular with presidents, so we've ordered 2 of the specials, the Tepi Sawah crispy duck and the Tripadvisor Bebek Betutu. And then we've also decided to try a side of satay lilit, and this is supposed to be popular with the locals.
I'm very excited for this, and I can't wait to try some duck.
First we try a skewer.
Wow, very tasty.
Yeah.
Sweet, kind of sweet.
It's bigger than the ones we made earlier.
Wow, it's extremely crispy. Oh my god. Wow, so tasty. It's such a unique flavour. It's definitely gamier than chicken. The smokiness and the crispiness from the deep fried.
My turn. Ooh, I don't think I've ever had meat that crispy. I feel like it sits somewhere in the middle texture-wise between like a pork scratching and like crispy chicken. Ooh, oh yeah, that's lovely. That falls right off the bone. Looks like it's shredded.
Good.
Oh yeah, it's like it's been stewed. It's almost like a rich gravy that it comes in. Yum, look at that.
It's like pulled duck.
Yeah. Do you know what would be good? A sandwich with this in it.
Oh my god, that is so much better than mine.
Yours is still good. There's just a lot more meat in mine.
But mine's a bit drier as well because it's fried. Mine just doesn't seem to have much meat on it. I don't know where all the meat's gone, but you seem to have got all of it. So that was very tasty. I would say get the Bebek Tepi Betutu because that's more like a slow cooked duck, it seems. Whereas this fried one was too dry and there wasn't very much meat on it. But that one was really, really nice. Would definitely recommend this place. Just get the Betutu and maybe something else.
I have to disagree. I thought yours was delicious. I wish it came on its own and you didn't have to get that as a whole meal, because I do think it's a bit small.
Desserts have arrived. We have got pisang goreng, which means deep fried banana. But as you can see, there's cheese on it. And a lot of desserts in Indonesia have cheese on it. Let's go in for a bite, shall we? So this is what we're working with. Bit of banana, bit of cheese, bit of ice cream. Let's give it a go. That is unreal. Banana's so soft and sweet. Crunchy sweet batter. And this cheese, I don't know what this cheese is. It just tastes like regular cheese. Shredded mozzarella or something, but works so well. Salty and the sweet, that's the key.
Now, I've basically got the same thing, but as a roll. But weirdly enough, I have no cheese. However, I have sauce. And I'm not sure if this is caramel or chocolate. So this should be like mashed banana in a spring roll wrapper. Let's dig in, shall we?
In the middle again.
Because the middle is always the best bit. I'm glad they're the skinny kind, because this is intense. Like the fact that it's deep fried, I could not eat many of these at all. Just after one bite, I already know that. Super, super sweet, super ripe banana. I think I need a little bit of ice cream because it's so sweet. Oh my gosh. And that's like proper vanilla ice cream.
We'll do a trade, but only for one bite.
Wow. Look at that. That's cheesy. Oh, I can taste the cheese immediately. That's really good. It's like super light cheese. They need to start putting cheese in that. That's perfect. Very nice.
Well done, Indonesia.
Well done. Now let me tell you one of my favourite things. Experiencing Bali's nature is an absolute must-do, and we think the best way to do that is to take a visit at Mount Batur. Now don't be put off if you're not the hiking type, because you can also take a jeep. If you do want more information on that, we'll leave a link to it down below. But for anyone interested on what a sunrise hike is really like, take a look at this.
I'm up. Good morning, guys. It is 2 AM and we're about to go trekking at Mount Batur. Carl's coming in 5 minutes. We're very tired.
Hopefully we get a good sunrise. We were staying in Canggu, so it was about a 2-hour drive, and somewhere along the way I thought, ooh, when did this volcano last erupt? Only 24 years ago actually, so absolutely not terrifying at all. But hey ho, we had free water and the forecast looked good, so off we went. Just stopped off at the Circle K for the toilet. Oh my gosh, it is freezing outside. I don't think I've packed enough layers. I've got this and another thin jacket. It's so cold.
I'll just put this jacket on.
I'm really at the bottom. So we've just started our ascent now. We've got sticks, we've got lights, and we've got our guide, Nick.
Say hello, Nick.
And Nick was just telling us that 40% of people take this path up. So we're on the quieter one and the easier one as well. So
That works out for us.
Yeah, very happy about that.
Even drive up.
Yeah, they do like Jeep tours. I'm going to try and use my head as a spotlight so you can see how many trees there are around us. We've got 2 kilometres in the jungle now.
Never know who's watching.
Oh, don't say that. Now that is one steep drop, but I think we're getting to a stopping point. So far so good. Some parts are really steep, some parts a little bit more flat, so it's a nice variation. And the floor's quite sandy as well, so I'm glad we've got these sticks, otherwise I can imagine we'd be falling back down.
From here as well, they also offer dirt bikes up to the top, but we're not doing that.
No, we're gonna walk.
So we've just been given the choice of 2 paths, easier, dustier and busier track, or not busy, steep track. This one might be shorter depending how fast we can walk it, so we've gone for the steeper one.
We do need to have our hands free at some point, don't we?
Yeah, apparently there's a few scrambles up here, so let's go do it. Dodging branches.
It's getting quite steep now. We've just got to this viewpoint here now. You've got the jeeps coming past us. If you come up in a jeep, it takes 20 minutes to do so. And I don't think you can quite see it, but in the distance you can see a mountain, and then Mount Agung is behind that, which is the highest mountain in Bali. The ground is very crumbly.
Yeah, he wasn't lying when he said this was steeper.
This bit here is like climbing through a beach. Oh, the grass everywhere. But you just got to be careful and concentrate, otherwise you're slipping down.
About 15 minutes from the top. It's only taken us about an hour to get to this point, so we're quite surprised only 15 minutes left. But we have been climbing quite quick. It said online it'd be about 2 to 3, but I reckon we'll get there. What, an hour and a half?
All of our breaks have been between 2 to 5 minutes long.
We'll next probably see you at so we'll next probably see you at the top.
So we'll next probably see you at the top. Gaz is just posting as an Instagram story, so if you're not following us on Instagram,
Make sure to follow Kez and Gaz.
we've made it to the top, and honestly the view speaks for itself, but look at that. We've got the best seats in the house, look at this. So you've got the view right here, we're kind of on a cliff, and then these are our seats, and then just here it's like a little hut, and that's where the food and drink is being prepared. So we've got hot chocolate on the way, and we've got 30 minutes just to sit back and relax. And it's not even cold either. We stripped down to our first layers on the way up because we were just sweating so much, but I don't even need a second
It's a
layer.
bit of a breeze, just a bit of a breeze, but it's
Yeah.
nice breeze though.
Hot chocolates are served.
Oh wow, that's so sweet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really good that. My watch says we got up here in an hour and 30, but that's from like the start down by the car, so pretty quick considering everyone said it's going to take like 2 hours. Pretty good time.
This is behind the scenes of Instagram. Using the Insta360 3-meter stick to get some fake drone shots.
Not the most inconspicuous photography.
And then we've got the time lapse set up over here. But honestly, stick. No, but this view. Wow.
Breakfast is served.
I've already started to dig in. We've got banana sandwiches here. They're nice without the crust. Not had that in a very long time. And then we've got bang bang chocolate bar, boiled egg, and a banana each. You're just starting to see everything now. Now that it's getting brighter, you can just see details everywhere. It's really nice.
The sun's starting to peek through. Absolutely amazing.
It's getting a little chilly now, but wow.
Wow.
If you guys are looking for a tour guide to come up Mount Batur, speak to Nick, go to Ubud Batur 1717 NBPL on Instagram, and he'll look after you.
Don't forget for publish Bali trekking. Mount Batur, this is MISL. Why I put this name? That easier to looking. When somebody looking for gunung, this is normally local people. Too many Mount Batur. Gunung, yeah, when you said gunung, this is different. Gunung Batur.
Yeah. Been an absolutely amazing tour guide. Got loads of information. He's looked after us. Amazing. Make sure to follow him.
Makes incredible banana sandwiches.
Thank you.
And takes amazing photographs as well.
It's crazy. It's warmer up there, obviously. You can see the steam coming.
Yeah, it is warmer actually. Oh yeah, it's really nice. We're getting all the way to the top. As you can see, there's some steam. Oh yeah, some steam starting to rise. This is super steamy. So it's like a little cave.
I will say hello.
So now a quick Mount Batur history lesson from Nick. A long time ago, the mountain stood 5,000 meters tall. Where Lake Batur currently is where the volcano originally erupted from and formed a crater in the mountain. A little time later, it erupted again and formed Mount Batur as it stands today at 1,717 meters tall. To the left, at the rim of the original eruption, you have Mount Abang at 2,152 meters tall, and in the distance, we can see Mount Agung standing at 3,142 meters tall. Maybe leave that one for next time.
So we're doing the medium length way down now.
Oh my god.
And I'd highly recommend it because it's really fun. You basically just slide along. Woo!
Careful. Oh. Like scared. Oh my god, Nick got down so fast. He's done this before. This is so fun. Walking on the moon. Yeah, just sliding down, carefree. We've made a bit of headway now. We came from up there, and now we're about halfway back down. I think we're done with the slippy terrain.
This volcano is still active, but the last one erupted from in 2000, but from other side. After that, this is like steam only, but it's still very hot. We possible for boiled banana and egg.
Oh, so was our food cooked with the steam, was it? Oh.
That way, it's available to eruption again. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week.
Oh, hope not, hope never. 20 years ago, it was actually just here, so I don't know if you can see that orange tent.
Oh yeah.
Behind that tent.
What is where the last eruption?
Yeah. Here is where the volcano used to join together.
Ah.
And then the lava came up from like this crater
Wow.
below.
Interesting.
Is that right? Have I got it right? You're a good teacher. We are coming down now is actually the way a lot of people go up. It's the slightly easier way
of going up, but you've got the bikes that pass you constantly. There's people with bikes that are slightly just below halfway, and you can pay them to take you to the top. But I mean, looking at this ground might be quite a scary thing to do. It's cheating.
And you can smell the petrol though.
Just like that, we have made it to the bottom. Look at the car we started off with.
And
a big thanks
to Nick.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Nick.
Very much.
See you next time, yeah?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Probably it's not the last time to come
No.
to Mount Batur.
No,
Oh, absolutely not.
You are the best, my player.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, that's so kind.
We are at the natural hot springs of Mount Batur. Oh, actually, Batur Natural Hot Spring.
The only one healing spot in Bali. We are the real nature.
So let's go try it out.
So we get a welcome drink, which we'll have to go and get soon. Got towels.
Got towels.
We've got
They're
Kerry.
really nice as well. You've got me.
The hot springs. So it's quite busy, but it's very nice. It's very nice.
It's a lot bigger than I expected as well.
Yeah.
So it's pretty busy and a lot of people are relaxing, obviously. So we're not going to go too up close and personal with the camera, and we'll just do a whistle-stop tour of the place and tell you how many pools there are. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. And 12 if you include the slide. And speaking of nature, we can't do a travel guide and not discuss the beaches in Bali. Bali has a lot of black sand beaches, but if you're after white sand beaches, you're best going to Uluwatu. Some of our favourites are Dreamland Beach. This beach is huge, it's all golden sand. It's really popular with surfers. It does get pretty crowded here, but it does have an insane sunset and great views, so it's definitely worth visiting, even if it's just once. The next one is Melasti Beach. Now, even getting to this beach is incredible because you're just surrounded by these limestone cliffs, but the water here is so clear, it's like a turquoise colour, and there's also a shipwreck off to the side. There's a beach club here as well if that's your thing, and there's also lots of bars and restaurants. The only thing I would say is beware of the monkeys, because for us they just came out of nowhere and they dropped fruit and it nearly landed on our heads. The next one is Suluban Beach. Now this one you can't really spend too long at least it does depend on how far out the tide is, but it's very crowded and very small, but it's so worth it because this beach is probably one of the most unique beaches I've ever seen, and it's very much built up on the cliffs as well, so you can kind of just go there and sit out and watch the surfers, and the surfers that you do see from here are incredibly talented. They're like the pros, so it's really fun to watch. And the last one is Tanah Barak Beach. Now this one seems to be a little bit of a secret. The pictures are everywhere online, but trying to find the name of this one's really hard. Again, it's got some gorgeous views as you're driving into it, and then you've got a stretch of sand, and if you go right to the end, which you can actually get a buggy that takes you there, you'll get to this insane road with just huge towering cliffs on the side. And we flew our drone right up, and these cliffs must have been like 100 meters, and you could just see cows grazing on the top of it. And we'd recommend going here towards the end of the day as it was pretty quiet and we had the whole road to ourselves, so definitely check that one out.
Bali is so famous, people actually seem to forget that it's not its own country, but its position in Indonesia means that you can get to some very special places via a short ferry or plane ride. If you are thinking about getting a ferry between any of these islands, we would highly recommend using one of the bigger operators. We used Etiquette for our ferries. One of the easiest and best trips to do is Nusa Penida. It's about a 30 to 45-minute ferry from the mainland, and you can either get it from Sanur Port or Selangan Port. Or if you're in a group, you can actually hire a speedboat to take you there as well. This place has some of the most beautiful views we've ever seen. You can stay on Nusa Penida, but the island is very rocky and the roads are very windy, so it might be a little bit uncomfortable if you're not used to riding a scooter. But speaking of transport, this next place doesn't even have cars. Welcome to the Gili Islands. 3 small islands off the northwest coast of Lombok, Indonesia, each with its own identity, landscape and charm. We're going to explore all 3, Gili Trawangan, Gili Meno and Gili Air.
We're going to answer, what is the island known for? What can you do on the island? And are there any downsides? And then you can make an informed decision on which one you want to visit.
First stop is the most famous of the Gili's, Gili Tea. This island is known for being the party island, and we can 100% confirm that there is a huge party scene here. There are dozens of bars buzzing with tourists from all over the world, so if you're into singing, dancing and late nights out, you'll fit right in here. But the nightlife on this island has two different sides. You can also find a more laid back version, think live music, sunset cocktails and outdoor movie nights with beers and snacks. This island has that too. But besides the nightlife, what can you actually do in Gili Tea? One thing we did on our first day was cycle the entire coastline, and you can do this by either bicycle or scooter. How did you feel riding the scooters?
It is way more fun than the bikes. A little bit more expensive, but you get around so much faster and it's so much more fun.
Bikes go for around 50k a day and scooters are about 200k. It took us about 25 minutes to cycle the whole island, but as you go round you'll realise how much there is to do here. You can learn to scuba dive, you can rent surfboards or paddleboards, and of course you can stop at one of the many beaches. Our first stop of the day was the beach. Wow.
Wow, sand is so white. Sea is so blue and clear. Extremely calm water.
Time for a dip. Oh my god, it's hot. It's like a bath. That is just not refreshing at all.
Oh my god, it's so hot.
I know.
It's like someone peed right here and we're stood in it.
Yeah, maybe we should move about. It's all super hot. Look how clear this water is as well. That is actually unreal.
It's like kind of red, like the pink beach from the Komodo video.
Oh,
you can
yeah.
see like the bits of red coral. Is this a pink beach as well?
Not as pink, I don't think. And after scouting the beach, it was time for turtle spotting. You should be able to get a mask and flippers for about 50k each here. Let's go turtle spotting. Attempt 1 unsuccessful, so we decided to fuel up and head to a new location.
Before we were on the north, and now we're sort of on the northeast. Hopefully we're going to see turtles here. The guy here did say it's high tide at the moment, so we've got a better chance. Positive vibes, we're going to find them.
Mission accomplished.
Karis will not leave that turtle now. She's loved hanging out with it, just chilling. Her and the turtle are best mates now.
Yeah, that was great up until the end. It was following me and I couldn't get away. I kept going in different directions and then I'd look to the side and it would be there. Obviously I didn't know its intentions either, so I just got out in the end. They're very fast.
This island actually really surprised us. We'd heard so many horror stories about how busy Gili Tea can get and how chaotic it can be. However, during the day, the beaches were pretty quiet. You wouldn't have any issues getting a sunbed in one of the beachfront bars, and most of the partygoers seemed to come out in the evening time.
We are at the most south beach and this is called Gili Beach. Thought we would show you how close all the islands actually are.
In the near distance, you can see Gili Meno, which is the smallest island. In the distance, you can see Gili Air. And look at this in front of us. We can see Lombok in the distance as well.
And if you do go to Lombok, make sure to stay tuned because we've got a video coming out all about that place.
Unfortunately, the island does rely on horses to transport tourists and luggage to and from their accommodations, especially if they're not near the harbour. And there is research that says not all of these horses are treated with care. We stayed close to the harbour to avoid using them at all, but check with your hotel what options you have available before you book so you don't get stuck with no choice but to use them. This is the same for all islands, but it does seem that most of the horses are concentrated in Gili Tea. So if you can, rent a bike, rent an electric scooter, maybe don't bring too much luggage so you don't have to use these horses. And speaking of transport, time to move on to our next island. You can take the public boat, which costs around 45k IDR, or the public fast boat, which is 85k. We got tickets at the harbour from the official ticket office, but you can also get private boats if that's something you prefer. I think they're around 300k.
The next island is Gili Meno, and this island has a reputation for being the honeymoon island.
Gili Meno, baby.
The first thing you notice about Gili Meno is the silence and the lack of people. We headed towards the beach area and found this little lake along the way. Guys, I think I've just died and gone to heaven right now. We are at a place called Basque and we've got one of these couches to lie on, which is practically on the beach. We're positioned right in front of the famous Gili statues. I think we're about a 20-meter swim away from the statues, so we're really close. We're just waiting for the boat traffic to calm down. We're not staying at this place. We just asked if we could get a bed. They were kind enough to let us. And we've also got access to the pool, which looks insane. So the plan for today is just to chill out and eventually go see the statues. I'm excited. We must have been here for like at least 15 minutes, but it's kind of hard to get out. That was so cool to see the statues up close. If you're able to dive a little bit as well, it was so cool and you could see the coral starting to grow on them. If you can, I would definitely recommend going first thing in the morning or later on in the day, maybe around 5, just before sunset. The staff here have told us that's when it is quiet and that's the best time to go. But just so you know, it is not for the faint-hearted. If you don't like blood, look away. We got pretty beat up by all the corals, and also I'm expecting a lot of bruises on me tomorrow as well from the amount of times we were kicked by flickers. Really great experience, but I would try and avoid the middle of the day if you are coming here. Honestly, I can't recommend this place enough. They've just brought us over some antiseptic.
We spent the day here and ordered 2 burgers and a roll of sushi. We got 2 coffees and some beers. The total came to £50, which is a lot for Indonesia, but that also included use of the hotel facilities such as the pool and beds.
But what else can you do on Honeymoon Island? To be honest, not much. They do offer bike rentals here, but don't expect to be cycling around as the majority of sand on the circumference of the island is thick and hard to walk through. Unfortunately, this island I would not say is particularly walkable either.
Been swimming? No, just been walking.
If you're coming here, our top recommendation would be to find a beach hotel or restaurant and spend the day there and really experience the luxury side of this island. Unless you're staying in luxury accommodation here, I would only recommend a day trip on a boat to this island as there's very minimal atmosphere outside the hotels and they're not really easy to walk between. We did come here specifically to swim out to the statues and try and avoid the crowds, but it's definitely not an easy task in shallow waters. Welcome to our final island, Gili. This island has been cited as Goldilocks Island, and tourists often speak of its balance of wellness and liveliness. Upon arriving, we were shocked to see so many boutique shops and modern restaurants. It almost has a resort feel, but a couple of minutes later, we got to see what local life can look like.
Have you seen before?
No, never.
But you see many rudal, yeah, in Europe, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my word.
It's superpower.
So have you ever wondered where your coconuts come from?
That is the freshest of fresh you can get, isn't it?
Unlike Gili T, where you only really walk the circumference on the island, when you're on Gili, you actually walk through it. So you'll find yourself walking past a lot of local houses and seeing a lot of locally owned animals roaming around. And we found this just gave the island a more authentic feel than the others. One thing about this place, which I think contrasts so much with Gili T, is when we were at Gili T, I was constantly looking over my shoulder because there was always like a horse and carriage or a scooter or a bike coming up behind you. You always had to watch your surroundings there, whereas here it's the complete opposite. I feel like life is much slower. I think a lot of that is down to the floor. You cannot get a scooter on these floors. You can't really ride the bikes everywhere either. And I think it makes it a lot more of like a slower paced island because of that, and everyone does seem to be walking. Oh no, I think the foreseeable is all sand.
I would say about 70% of this road is sand, making the bike rides not the most relaxing activity. The ground probably changes throughout the seasons though, so when you visit I'd recommend circling the island by foot first just to get a feel for it.
The sand is a cruel mistress for these bikes. You having fun pushing that, Karis?
We're nearly there. I can see the dirt track. Crashing. But what can you actually do here? Obviously there's the shops we mentioned earlier, but the cafe culture here is something you do not want to miss. Similar to Bali, you can get any cuisine that's excellent quality at a reasonable price. And as the sun goes down, there's beach bars that line the coast, similar to Gili Tea, but without the busyness on the roads.
Are there any downsides? Besides not being able to cycle around the island, I'd say no.
What the hell?
And there you have it. Now you know what to expect on each island, how to get around, and all of our tips. Now, do you remember when we said that the Gilis were part of another island? Let us introduce you to Lombok. This island is a tropical paradise, a place where you can stay in a budget bungalow, attempt surfing at one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and chase waterfalls. But somehow we ended the week more injured than we started. Salong Balanak 2, Keris 0. Lombok sits just next to Bali in Indonesia, but it feels completely different. Fewer crowds, more nature, and a much slower pace of life. We got here last night and this place has surprised me already. We had a 2-hour drive once we got into Lombok because we came from the Gili Islands, and we saw so many animals. We saw water buffaloes, which I could not believe, goats, cows, cats, dogs. We saw everything. And obviously the sun was setting, but what we could see of the nature was just unreal. The rice fields just seem to go on for miles. I'm just so excited to be here. And the plan for today is to go surfing.
But before we do that, let's show you where we're staying. This is called Tropical Sunday Bungalow. It's pretty cheap. I think for 3 nights we got it for 40 quid.
Come inside.
And this is the room. Very tall ceilings as you saw from the outside.
Like an A-frame shape.
So we've got a nice big double bed here with 2 side tables. Over here we've got a little desk.
And the bathroom's quite interesting as well because it's half outdoors. It's like a wet room, but it's a bit nicer because the air can circulate properly. Hello. Yummy.
Sorry, we're interrupted by breakfast. Oh my god, what is that?
It's like a cake in the shape of a pan.
An actual pancake.
All I can say about this first beach is, wow. We've just got here, rented some surf gear, and we're about to pick up our boards in a moment. This beach is called Salong Balanak. Please correct me if I've pronounced that wrong. And it is one of the most gorgeous beaches I've ever been on. The sand is like flour. It's so soft. There's no coral, there's no seaweed. It's just the perfect sandy beach. The sea is like a crystal blue color, and there's so many mountains all around that are just this bright green color. Everything just looks so healthy. Honestly, when I imagine traveling, like this is the type of places I imagined. I actually can't go over the beauty of this place. It really is unreal.
So this beach is known as a beginner surf beach, so we have hired some boards. The waves don't look that big, but hopefully it should be good. We've hired 2 boards for 200k, plus the really lovely fitting shirts as well. We're gonna go test it out, see what it's like.
So that went well. Pulled my shoulder out 3 times and I think I got concussed. Oh, and then it started raining. So we've come in now and I've got myself a nice banana curry.
Tried to stand up about 8 times, failed 8 times. Don't think surfing's for me. I just haven't got it in me.
If you thought round 1 was chaotic, stay tuned to the end of the video to see round 2. Terima kasih.
So this place is called Cheap Zone in Kuta Lombok, and this might be the most excited I've been for a meal. Look at this spread. I've got grilled tuna, 300 grams of it, costing like £3.
That is mental. At home that would be like 15, 20 at least. We've got another dish which we are sharing, which is, oh, it's maybe 5 prawns, but this looks like way more. 4, 5, 6, 7 with a side of rice. And then Keris has got mahi-mahi, freshly barbecued, as you just saw.
I've only had 2 bites, but this fish is unreal. It's so fresh, it's so juicy, and it's so thick. I'm not used to this at home. I never order fish because it is so expensive. This is such a treat. It's so meaty.
Yeah, so meaty, so juicy.
And if you don't go visiting waterfalls on a tropical island, what are you doing? We headed to central Lombok to check some out in the Rinjani UNESCO Global Geopark. In 2018, one of the waterfalls here was declared as the most unique waterfall in the entire world.
We're on a dirt track now, and there's our guide. This place is pretty far because we've been driving for about 10 minutes at least.
Hiring a local guide here is essential because there's no way you'd find all these waterfalls without one.
Just around this corner is Waterfall 1. Ooh, the water's so cold. Oh, it's so refreshing. But it's so strong.
Waterfall 1 complete, now onto Waterfall 2.
We are conveniently placed on this rock. I'm just looking out on this insane view.
Having this waterfall all to ourselves and just being able to frolic around and swim in it was honestly such a bucket list moment for us both. The camera does not do it justice. This place was so vast and it was full of so many plants. It felt like a movie.
This is quite the untraditional route. What are we walking on right now? I wonder what's in the pipe. I hope it's not sewage. Oh my god. Shit.
Health and safety? Never heard of it.
Look at this tree. Look at the angles on it. I've never seen anything like this before.
And now we're at the 3rd waterfall.
So I think now we're at the main one, so there's a lot of people here. There's multiple waterfalls up there, there's multiple pools that people can jump in.
We have just been told that women aren't allowed in bikinis. I think bikinis is a bit of like a one-size-fits-all. It just means like a women's bathing suit. But all the women who are going in are in like full-on swimming clothes, basically.
Yeah. So this place reminds me of 2 different waterfalls I've been to already. The first one, Kanto Lampa in Bali, except it's like a green version of it. The second one is when we were in Singapore in Gardens by the Bay, the indoor waterfall, but this is like the real version.
This is the waterfall that was voted the most beautiful waterfall in the world.
One thing that's pretty insane is I think this waterfall is up there with one of the most beautiful things I've seen in my life. But the locals here think we're the tourist attraction. And they're all asking for photos with us. I mean, of course, we're saying yeah, but it's funny. And then I think we've just been smiling in front of waterfall number 4.
So that last place that you saw was actually only the 3rd waterfall. We thought it was the 3rd and 4th because there was 2, but we're actually nearly at the 4th one now. And Keris is dressed as a Dementor.
Definitely the tallest waterfalls we've seen. And our guide was just telling us this pool area is only 1 metre deep. I think we would swim, but we're already wet.
Yeah.
And kind of cold.
Yeah, I'm pretty cold after the other one.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, but maybe I think we just admire this one.
Yeah. Highly recommend coming here.
Last day.
Ooh, last day. I'm gonna miss the bike. So we are currently now at Mawan Beach. Keris is currently scoping out the sea situation. We're gonna park ourselves here for maybe an hour or so.
Brum brum. Are you excited for the next beach?
Yes.
Oh, they're so tiny. Oh no, new problem. We can't get these little kittens away. They keep sitting under the bike as soon as we're trying to leave. I think they want shade. Not under your bike though, that's not ideal. Beach number 2. Ooh, hello.
Like many times on this trip, we have been caught in the rain.
So the plan at this beach was to have a look if there's any turtles in the sea. But I think we found something just as good. Hello. Oh, some little puppies. Oh. Hello. Oh. Okay, I think the coast is clear. baby chicks. And what are these? They look like candy corns. If anyone knows what this is, can you let us know? I don't think I've ever seen a fruit that looks like this before. So the sand of this beach is pretty interesting. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's like little pieces of quinoa. It's really weird. Since the rain, this path has got super muddy, so I'm currently walking out of the beach. This is the side you do not see on Instagram.
We are back at our favourite beach, Selong Belanak. We got 2 sunbeds and hired a surfboard for 190. I'm gonna try and surf again. You never get better if you don't keep practicing. God loves a trier. Karis's turn. Let's see if she's better than me.
Selong Belanak 2, Karis 0. It was sliced by the fin, but on the bright side, this board is a lot lighter than the one we had yesterday. So if you do come here, make sure to check your board first and make sure you're not getting a super heavy one. Driving through all the open nature really reminded us how important it is to slow down and feel close to the world around us. We didn't exactly master surfing, but I did leave with a scar, so technically this place has left a mark on me. Not exactly the souvenir I had in mind, but it's one I'll keep forever.
And if you're really looking for a bucket list thing to do on your Bali trip, you cannot miss this. No, I really mean this. This might be the best thing you could do in Indonesia.
The Komodo National Park. Made up of 3 large islands, 26 smaller islands, and it's home to one of the deadliest creatures on Earth. Join us on this 3-day boat trip where we visit some extraordinary landscapes, scuba dive for the first time, and get up close and personal with Komodo dragons.
The day before our trip, we took a flight to Mount Batur from Bali's international airport and got fitted with equipment. And now we're heading to Mica Tours and Diving. This is a local family-run company that's been going for 5 years, and we met Paul.
Welcome, guys.
Who's been with the crew from day one. And then we met our fellow sailors. This was our room for the next 3 days. We had a double bedroom with 2 large windows and a private bathroom. Now you've seen our bedroom, come see the rest of our home for the next few days. So here we've got the lower deck, got some snacks. Look at that cheeseburger flavour crisps. This is where we'll be having all of our meals. And then we've got some sun loungers, look right out to the front of the boat. This here is actually our room. So in the morning we can open these curtains and just look right ahead and see where we're off to. Got the captain. And then just behind me we've got the chilling area. But what good is a boat without a crew? So let's go meet them.
My name actually is Paul. I am one of the master right here in Mica. So for this trip, he's our captain, Suhar. Maxi, he is our compressor guy. Yudin, Rio, Chandrabot. She's our mom right over here. Cooking for us all the time. She's our chef. She's always make a great food for us. His name is Gordy. He is actually the room boy and also the waiter.
Hello, my name is Sandro. Especially I am a snorkeling guide. Also I am a diver.
Come and join with us.
Mica Komodo Dive!
So we've just had the briefing for our first dive now. Mal took us through it all. A lot of information, but she's made us feel really relaxed about the whole thing.
At the minute, I do just feel a little bit nervous, but I'm also really excited as well because it's a completely new skill. Look, I said new skill. I didn't say I was going to be good at it. At least I wasn't getting dragged along like Gaz though. No comment. One thing I couldn't believe though was how close we were able to get to the fish. It felt like we were in a fish tank and not just looking at one. What we just saw underneath there was unreal. It was like being in a David Attenborough documentary. The amount of fish and the variation of fish was just insane. I think the smallest ones were about this big and the largest ones were like that big. So that was our first time scuba diving. It's called a tri-dive and you basically learn as you go, learn on the job type of thing. We had some theory at the back of the ship and then we just went straight into it. Both Gaz and I had a couple of struggles on the scuba, I'm not gonna lie, but we had 2 guides with us and they were incredibly reassuring and just made us feel so calm and safe at all times. And I think that's so important when you are doing something so extreme. And I just feel so lucky because they had so much patience. You could definitely tell Gaz and I were first timers. We're getting our hand held. I wouldn't have it any other way, I really wouldn't. It really depends on your skill level. We had another first timer with us and she was absolutely fine. She didn't need anywhere near as much assistance as we did.
So we're with a couple other guys who dive all the time and they say this place is like one of the best dives they've ever done. So, you know, it's really lucky for us as first time divers, but it's set the bar really high if we want to go scuba diving again. Next up we're going to try some snorkeling. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we might see some manta rays. We'll see. This place is called Mount Island and it's known for being a manta spot, and I think you can see why.
Massive, I couldn't believe how big.
Manta rays can be up to 6 meters wide. The reason they hang out here is because it's known as a manta cleaning station. This is a specific spot in a reef where manta rays regularly visit to get cleaned by small reef fish. For mantas, it's like a spa session, and for the fish, it's like a meal.
Absolutely. Best thing I've done in my life. This is so good.
That snorkeling was absolutely unbelievable. We saw manta rays. Must have seen double digits of them.
At least 12.
Yeah, there was so many of them. Oh my god, the size of them. Our marine knowledge isn't great, but we didn't realise how big they are. And they were huge. We saw some baby ones and we thought, wow, they're massive. Adult one came past and it was just so good. And it was so close to us as well.
Yeah, I was going to say that they were not scared of humans at all. They were just so majestic. The way they moved, they were just like giant birds flapping so slowly.
Yeah, just gliding across the seabed. So cool.
It's so unreal. I'm so happy.
Yeah, couldn't have expected a better start to this trip.
And then now we're just about to have sunset, but look at this incredible view. The landscape across this national park is just stunning.
So quiet all around you, just different hillsides, and I can't wait for us to go and trek up one tomorrow. Day 2 is upon us. It is 4:30 in the morning and we are about to do a sunrise trek at Padar Island. Relatively short trek, only about 800 steps, but this is meant to be one of the most beautiful spots for a sunrise in the Komodo Islands.
Oh no. Run. That was close.
It is 5:20. And we have started our hike at Padar Island.
It's not that much of a trek, it's only 800 steps up. So we should be there in like 10-15 minutes.
It's still hot though, even though it's early.
Danger.
I don't even know.
Just like that.
We've made it. So apparently there's some poisonous snakes in all the grass as well. So you've just got to be careful and make sure you stick to the path. You've got the white beach, the black beach, and then the pink beach.
All in all, a pretty easy trek. Took us about 15-20 minutes to get to the top for the beautiful sunrise, and then you go back down the same way you come up, again about 10-15 minutes. One thing I found surprising is that Komodo National Park has deers. I always associated them with cold climates, but you can find them here too. However, we're here to see one animal in particular, and that's at our next island. Literally just got off the boat. Over there.
I'm not going to go too close. We're going to zoom in.
That's right, we are now at the island where dragons still exist.
This is Komodo Island.
We've already seen one, but hopefully we can get a bit more up close and personal. Hopefully not too up close though. We'll catch up when we're allowed to speak a bit more. So it's very still here, and there's a dragon just chilling on some rocks.
He's posing for the picture.
You make pictures.
And what you do is you stand about 3 meters, 2-3 meters behind the dragon, and the rangers will go right up close to the dragon and take your photo. There's another one. This is actually really scary. We haven't mentioned it yet, but they eat humans. This one's moving. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It just knocked over the phone. Getting out of its path. Oh no. Oh my god, no, come on or not.
Oh, he's going to hear that. Got a murdy on him.
My heart's racing. That was so scary because we weren't near any rangers either. We like cornered ourselves.
Oh, he's angry.
Oh my gosh. These guys are so brave.
According to reports for Komodo National Park, there have been 24 total attacks, 5 of which were fatal. A Komodo dragon's bite is a combination of venom and bacteria. These infected bites cause prey to die hours or even days later. So when you do visit, make sure to listen to the ranger at all times and keep your wits about you.
Our rangers just said there's about 1,700 dragons on this island, which is actually really scary to think about. And if you weren't scared enough, there's also pythons on this island. So we're just concluding this tour, and we've got one behind us, there's one right here, and then there's a baby one down here, and then these are all souvenirs. I don't know how we've got so lucky. We're just completely surrounded by them. Oh, this one's so tiny. Oh my gosh, it's going into the shop. Oh my god. Some of these souvenirs are so clever. Look at this one. Little Komodo dragon scuba diving with an electrical wire. And these little guys here. Honestly, I'm just in awe again at how lucky we've been and how many dragons we've actually seen. And we've seen them from start to finish. And the rangers here are wonderful, so knowledgeable, and they kept us really safe. Even if they did just have those big sticks.
Yeah. We did see so many. We saw like what, 8?
Yeah. Just stopped at one of these little shacks for a little Coke Zero, and we had a little visitor just strut past. And there he is. Just blends in with this fallen down tree. Nice little goodbye. It's about 11:30, 11 now and we are already on our third stop of the day. This is Pink Beach. Well, it's one of the pink beaches here in Komodo Islands because there's a few. If you look up here where the sand's dry, it's like white sand. But then as you go here where the sand gets wet, you can start to see the little fragments of coral that have broken off, and that's what makes this area appear pink. It's absolutely gorgeous, just the contrast of the pink and then the turquoise blue. I think we've been really lucky that we've caught it on a sunny day as well.
So we're going to snorkel here for a little bit, chill out for a little bit, enjoy the sun. Oh, the snorkeling was so good there. Water was so clear, we saw so many fish, we saw emos, we saw dories, we saw really long fish with pointy noses. I feel like we saw a sea cucumber. It's so unsuspecting because it just looks like a really calm beach, and then as soon as you look down, there's so many fish. I love it here. Shall we stay forever?
Yes, please.
Final stop of the day. We're at the sandbank. What's it called? Takamakassar. What's this called? Takamakassar.
That was good pronunciation. Look at the colour of this water, how clear it is. This is probably the busiest spot we've been to actually. There's people everywhere. One of the other guys who were on our trip actually said they've just seen a reef shark in the water.
Like a baby shark.
A baby shark from the boat. So we're having a little look to see if we can find anything. But besides that, I think we're pretty much just chilling, enjoying the scenery. And then we should have sunset right here as well, so it should be lovely. We only managed to see the fins of the reef sharks as they were so quick to swim off once they saw humans. If you are trying to spot them though, look for ripples in the waves. Look at that. We were the last people to leave.
Super special. We had about 5 to 10 minutes at the end where no one was there, and we were just talking with everyone. It was great. Really good.
And our final night ended with a beautiful barbecue which had red snapper and prawns, and then we had our final briefing.
It is 7 AM on day 3 and it's just hit me that we'll no longer be waking up to this view, so I'm pretty sad, but I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. So we've just got back from our first spot, which was Manta Point, and it's the point where you see manta rays. However, where the manta rays tend to be in their cleaning station area, the current was so strong. We just had to swim straight out of it and straight to the coral garden. So we didn't actually see any mantas, but we did see turtles, and we saw so many of them, from little tiny baby ones. And then right at the end we saw like these huge ones, and it was so cool because we got to go really up close and personal with them, you know, when they were like coming to the surface for air. Before this trip we'd seen no turtles ever, and now what we've seen over 20. So we are 1 snorkel spot down and now we have 2 more left. So we have just been to Tripadvisor, and that literally translates to big smile. And do you know what I'm doing right now? I'm big smiling. No, we had an absolutely fantastic time there. That was really world-class snorkeling. So it's kind of sat on almost like a slope really, and the coral is just everywhere, every colour you can imagine. We saw a stingray, a black-tip shark, turtles, gasso, a moray eel. There was just so much marine life, it was unbelievable.
There was also a load of triggerfish. This is like the sound you do, like pew pew, to warn everyone, because like triggerfish can, if they're like the big ones, can bite you. There was quite a lot of them around, so a load of us were doing this all the time. It was like we were listening to, like, I don't know, a grime song or something. Really enjoyed that, honestly. The best snorkeling you could ever try is right here. We are having probably one of the best experiences of our lives.
But this video isn't about us, it's about you. Now, if you've made it this far, let us give you some advice, because there's definitely some things you want to do and some things you want to avoid. Do try the food. Now, I will say, Indonesian food is spicy, but really it's all about just knowing what to get. We showed one of our favorites earlier, which was the Bebek Betutu. Now this is slow roasted duck and it is unlike anything we've had anywhere else in the world. And another really delicious and unique dish we had was babi guling, and this is like a crispy slow roasted pork. If you're taking a trip to Bali, definitely consider those dishes and do a little Google, as there's so much more to try. Do chat to the locals. Now Balinese people are some of the kindest, most generous and happiest people we've ever spoken to. I can sometimes get a little nervous when talking to new people, but I was so comfortable in Bali because I never once had a bad interaction. By talking to locals, you can get some of the best tips on what to do and where to go. And do remember to tip. It's not expected, but it's always very appreciated. Do respect the local environment. Treat it as you would treat your own home. And one thing which I don't think is mentioned enough is just to cover up. Cover up when you're leaving the beach. The least you can do as a visitor is respect the local culture. Do a local trip. Now we've mentioned all of these earlier, so rewind the video and get your notebook out, because there are so many incredible places that surround Bali. And do immerse yourself in cultural experiences. If you've made it this far in the video, I imagine that's one of the things you already plan to do, but you can get nice beaches and nice hotels anywhere, so definitely immerse yourself in the culture that Bali has to offer.
Avoid Bali belly. Now unfortunately this is something that got me pretty badly, so some of the best practices to avoid this are: avoid brushing your teeth with the tap water. It just seems like a small amount, but it really could come back to bite you in the arse. Just grab a small bottle of water and just use that every time you brush your teeth. Also, be aware of fruits and salad. Now I'm not saying don't eat it. Opt for fruits with a skin on them, and if you are going to eat salad, try to make sure it's not wet, as it may have been washed in the tap water. And avoid ice unless you can confirm that it's been made with purified water. Just ask the staff. Avoid the orange chili. Just trust us on this one.
I thought I was eating a baby carrot and I ate the spiciest chili in Indonesia. I was crying at the dinner table and it was my birthday.
Avoid disrespecting the religious sites. Now when you do visit the temples, there will usually be a list of rules somewhere on the wall or a fence, so just make sure you follow all of those rules. This usually includes things like covering up your shoulders and legs. You may be asked to wear a sarong, which most of the temples actually give you, or you can bring one of your own. Avoid stepping on the kanang sari. These are the Balinese offerings you saw us make earlier in the video, and they're the little bamboo baskets that are filled with flowers, gifts and incense. This is what the local people use as offerings to the gods and are often replaced multiple times a day. You will see them everywhere on the floor in Bali, so just be respectful, don't step on them. And avoid getting too close to monkeys or stray animals. These animals often can look very cute and really make you want to go up to them. People don't realise that you can catch rabies from these animals, and a rabies jab won't even fully protect you. So be careful. If you do want to see them, keep your distance. Otherwise, a little scratch or a bite and you'll end up in hospital.
So that is everything you need to have the best first experience in Bali.
This was our first time in Bali, but it definitely won't be the last. If there's anyone watching that's been to Bali and think that we've missed anything, let us know in the comments.
And maybe we'll make a part 2. If you have made it this far, leave us a comment saying Bali baby!
Bali baby!
Please do show your support by giving this video a thumbs up and leaving a comment down below if you have enjoyed, as this signals to the algorithm that this is a helpful video.
It is a helpful video, isn't it?
Yeah, so you liked it. Subscribe to the
Who's Jazz?
Subscribe to the Kez and Gaz channel if you want to see more of us, and make sure to share this video with someone you want to visit Bali with.
Have an amazing first trip in Bali. That's it from us. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya!